Oh, hey there, YouTubers. Muskrat Jim here. Well, if you saw my videos recently, you saw some bears running through my backyard. Well, tonight I'm in the backyard, right where a bear had passed, and I'm going to spend the night here. And I've got my trail cam set up over there, so if I fall asleep and anything walks by, it should pick it up. I'm just going to set up my sleeping bag, and then I'm going to make a cup of tea. So stay tuned. Oh, the mosquitoes are bad in here. There's the ones that are still alive, and there's the ones that are dead. So I'm going to have to kill the remainders there if I'm going to get any peace. Okay, so I killed off all those mosquitoes, and now I have some water that's going to boil there for a cup of herbal tea. Anyway, after about a month and a half of no rain at all, and the forests were tinder dry, and the lawns were just scorched with the sun, and fire bans, I was planning on coming out and sleeping here next to the oak tree where the bear was. And last night, well, actually all of yesterday it just poured, and it was raining all of last night as well, and today was sort of misty, and tonight I think there's a bit of fog rolling in or something, but it's damp as well, and it's just kind of a different scenario than just a few days ago when everything was so dry. So I'm glad we got some rain anyway. So tonight I'm sleeping in my four-season tent. It's a double layer tent for the most part, so if it rains, the inner tent won't get wet. But I'm going to leave the awning up tonight just to get a nice breeze through here, because like I said, it's been quite warm and it feels damp, like really humid. So it'll be nice to get a breeze coming through my tent. So tonight I'm sleeping on my eider down sleeping bag and this reflective mat. Now on the ground here, as I said, we're under the oak tree, so there's lots of little acorns all over the place, so it makes it kind of rough to sleep on. So that's why I have the foam pad. To battle the mosquitoes, I'm using this thermocell that my cousin gave me. I don't need it inside the tent now that the mosquitoes are all dead, but when I go out, I'll need it then. So tonight I'm going to have some of this herbal tea. It's Peaceful Slumber by Allegro. It's some tea that one of my subscribers sent me. His name is Chris Stone, and he sent me a bunch of stuff. So anyway, thanks, Chris. I think that water is boiling now. snuff out that fire. There we go. Of course, the mosquitoes are coming back into the tent. Bring that tea in here and then close the screen. Start killing some mosquitoes again. Well, now that this tea is cooled off enough to drink, I'm going to lay here and sip on it and just listen to the birds and the trees and the rain. Every once in a while it'll drip on the tent. And then I'll pack it in. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Unless, of course, I get a big visitor overnight. So, till tomorrow, have a good one. Can you hear that bird? No, I can't hear it. Well, it's 6 in the morning, and it's time to put on some clothes and make some coffee. Well, I didn't get any excitement last night. However, my wife did text me at, what time was that? At 10:45, she says, "Please tell me you didn't get sprayed by a skunk." So I don't know if she heard there was a skunk in the area or smelled a skunk, but I didn't smell a skunk. So I don't know what that was about, but I'll find out, I'm sure. And maybe there'll be something on the trail cam, I don't know. But, yep, definitely time for some coffee. Catch you in a bit. Just killed a mosquito, and it was a juicy one. Well, today is July the 1st, so it's Canada Day. So happy Canada Day to all my fellow Canadians. And since I probably won't put out a video before July the 4th, happy Independence Day to all my American friends. Oh, if you're wondering why there's a 1 on this can, when I bought this fuel, it came in 2 cans. So I put a number 2 on the one that wasn't opened, and a number 1 on the one that is opened. There we go. I don't think it rained last night because there isn't any water pooled on the tent fly, but we did get a heavy dew. Everything's wet. And the air is quite damp as well. But all in all, I had a pretty good night's sleep. I'll have to talk to my wife about that skunk that she was talking about, to find out what that was about. Maybe one of the neighborhood animals got sprayed. I'm not sure. The air feels nice and cool this morning. Well, cool and damp anyway. And of course we can hear all the birds in the woods. That's a northern flicker. It's in the tree right behind the tent here. It's too bad I don't have that back door open. I might have been able to see it. Oh, there's a cat. That's what all the ruckus is about. It's I don't know if that's a feral cat that's around here, but I think he spends his night in the woods every night. So the northern flicker was actually sending an alarm out to everyone else. Yeah, I've seen that cat here. Oh my goodness. Must be for a couple of years now. And he typically walks out of the woods and walks down my driveway into the park. That's probably the cat that the wife was trying to feed there when she ended up feeding the raccoons. Oh, I'm going to turn off the camera and turn it back on if the kettle boils or if something else happens worth talking about. Oh, that's nice. I think that's a woodpecker that was making that noise. Oh yeah, there it is. You can hear it tapping. I heard it tapping anyway. Can you hear that tapping noise? It's a woodpecker looking for his breakfast. I guess he's not used to sharing the backyard this early in the morning. Well, that water's starting to steam now. It's hot enough for sure. So I'd like to thank you for joining me, and I'll check the trail cam footage there later, and if there's anything interesting I'll add it into the video. But until next time, this is Muskrat Jim, signing out. For more muskrat survival videos, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember to click the bell to receive notifications of newly uploaded videos on this channel.